It started with an Victorian house, 4 bedrooms, $800 per month, utilities included. One condition: respect the rules. $800 in Boston. That's impossible. So when Mark Carter saw it, I took it. I just lost my job, my girlfriend, and my apartment all in 1 week. I didn't have the luxury of asking questions. The house was on 47 Maple Drive, 1890s build. Tall ceilings, warped floorboards, and a smell of old paper and dust that never went away. Mrs. Albright, the landlord, was 70 if she was a day. She handed me the keys with hands that shook too much to be just old age. 2 rules, Mr. Carter, she said. 1. Don't use the attic after midnight. The stairs are unsafe. 2. If you hear a child calling mommy at 2:13 a.m., don't answer. Don't look. Don't go looking for her. I nodded, signed the lease. I thought she was senile. Night 1 was quiet. Too quiet. The kind of quiet that makes your ears ring. Night 2, I woke up at 2:13 a.m. Mommy. The voice was faint, muffled, like it was coming from behind a wall. A child's voice, maybe 5 or 6 years old. I sat up, heart pounding. Boston is quiet at night, but this wasn't outside. This was inside. I grabbed my phone. No signal in the hallway. Of course. Mommy, it hurts. Against every instinct, I followed the sound. It led me to the attic door. The door was closed, but under the gap, I saw light. Warm, yellow light, like a lamp was on up there. Mrs. Albright said the stairs were unsafe. She didn't say the attic was locked. I reached for the handle. The voice stopped. Instant silence, the kind that presses on your chest. Then the light under the door went out. I didn't open it. I went back to bed. I didn't sleep. For a week it happened every night. 2:13 a.m. Mommy always. 2 calls. Always from the attic. I started drinking coffee like water. I started leaving the hallway light on. I Googled the address. Nothing. No news articles. No obituaries. The house was too old. The records too spotty. On day 8, I broke. At 2:10 a.m., I stood in front of the attic door with a flashlight and my phone recording. If I was going crazy, I wanted proof. At 2:13, it started. Mommy, I opened the door. The attic stairs creaked under my weight. Dust fell in clouds. The air smelled like copper and wet earth. The light was on, an old oil lamp sitting on a wooden crate. No electricity up here. And on the floor, in the corner, was a child's shoe. White, scuffed, with a pink bow. Mommy, please. The voice wasn't coming from the attic. It was coming from behind me. I turned too fast. Nothing there. Just darkness. But the shoe was gone. I ran downstairs. I locked the attic door. I put a chair against it. At 2:14 a.m., something started scratching at the wood. Slow, deliberate, like fingernails. It stopped at 2:15. I didn't sleep for 2 days. On the 3rd day, I found Mrs. Albright's number and called her. Miss Albright, I need to talk about the house. Her voice went cold. Did you go up there? No, but I heard. You heard her. She cut me off. I knew it. You all hear her eventually. What happened in that attic? Silence. Then a long sigh. 1962, she said. My sister, Claire. She was 6. We were playing hide and seek. She hid in the attic. The old trunk fell on her. By the time we found her, it was too late. Why does it happen at 2:13? That's when the ambulance said she died. On the way to the hospital. 2:13 a.m. I hung up. That explained the voice. That explained the time. It didn't explain why she was calling me Mommy. I'm 28. Male. Never had kids. Night 12, I decided to end it. I brought a priest. Father O'Connor, old guy, retired, owed me a favor. We stood outside the attic at 2:05 a.m. He had holy water, a Bible, and a face like he'd done this before. At 2:13, the voice came. Mommy. The priest started praying in Latin. I held the flashlight. The door handle turned on its own. The door opened. Cold air poured out. The lamp was lit again. The shoe was back. From the shadows, something moved. It was small, maybe 3 feet tall, wearing a white dress, face hidden in shadow. It stood still, head tilted. Father O'Connor stepped forward. In the name of God, I command you, Mommy. The thing looked at me, and for half a second, the shadow moved. I saw her face. It was my face. As a child, my blood went cold. I remembered. Summer 1998. I was 6. We were visiting my aunt in Boston. The house on Maple Drive was empty then. We broke in to explore. I found the attic. I found the old trunk. I climbed in to hide. The lid fell. I was stuck, screaming. No one heard me for hours. My mom found me. She pulled me out. I was okay, physically, but I'd blocked it out. All of it. The thing in the attic wasn't Claire. It was me, or what was left of me, stuck in that moment. The child me was calling for Mommy because in that memory, she was the last person I saw before the trunk fell. Father O'Connor saw my face go white. Mark, I stepped forward. It's okay, I said. Not to him, to the thing, to myself. I'm here. You're safe now. Mommy's not coming. But I am. The thing stopped moving. The lamp flickered. For the first time I saw her eyes. Mine. 6-year-old eyes, wide with fear and confusion. I'm sorry I left you here, I whispered. The scratching stopped. The cold air warmed. The thing reached out. Its hand was cold, but small, childlike. It touched my hand, and then it was gone. The lamp went out. The attic smelled like rain instead of dust. At 2:14 a.m., the clock downstairs chimed once. It's been 3 months since that night. The voice hasn't come back. The attic stays dark after midnight. I still live here. Rent's still $800. Mrs. Albright stopped by last week. She looked at me, really looked at me and said, "You look lighter, Mr. Carter." I think she knew. If you live in an old house, check the attic. Sometimes the thing that haunts you isn't a ghost. It's a part of you that never got out.